We look across the Rhone River to the old town of Arles. Where a bridge used to cross the Rhone, there are still 2 old bridgeheads today. Arles has numerous remains from Roman antiquity, as well as significant evidence of the Middle Ages.
Die römischen Thermen sind das hier.
Since 1981, many of the city's ancient and Romanesque monuments have been on the UNESCO World Heritage List. This huge amphitheater was built around 90 AD. With a diameter of 140 meters and 103 meters and 2 floors each with 60 arcades, it stands in the middle of the old town. In ancient times, it held about 25,000 spectators. Amazingly, the amphitheater was expanded into a fortress in the Middle Ages. 3 square towers from the 12th century bear witness to this. At that time, the whole city lay within the arena. Since 1846, the sins of the Middle Ages have been dismantled. The arena has been restored and is currently used as a bullfighting arena on festival days. Right next to the amphitheater, there is an ancient theater built under Emperor Augustus around 25 BC. 2 Corinthian columns and the orchestra are still preserved.
Sind da nicht mehr viele Reste über.
The lowest of the 33 rows of seats with approximately 12,000 seats are still preserved in the spectator semicircle. On the Place de République, we find an ensemble of powerful buildings, including the neoclassical town hall from 1675. Its vault in the entrance hall and a copy of the famous Venus of Arles, which was found in 1651 in the ancient theater, are particularly worth seeing. The most important building in the city is the former Benedictine Abbey Church of Saint-Trophime. The main portal, with its tympanum from 1190, is considered the main work of Provençal sculpture from the High Romanesque period. The tympanum shows Christ as the judge of the world, surrounded by the symbols of the 4 evangelists. The cathedral is a basilica with a 20-meter high nave and has both Romanesque and Gothic elements. While the nave, tower, and facade were built in the Romanesque style in the 12th century, the Gothic ambulatory was not built until around 1450. Stones from the ancient theater were used in the construction of the church. St. Trophimus Christianized Provence and was the first bishop in Arles around 250 AD. His bones rest in the church. Frederick Barbarossa was also crowned King of Burgundy here in July 1178. Place du Forum, we see many cafes and restaurants where people are enjoying the sun outside. There's also a statue of Maurice Mistral, a well-known local poet and patron. One of the most famous residents of Arles was Vincent van Gogh, who lived here between 1888 and 1889. This museum is also named after him, although it only shows a loaned work by the artist in its premises. While Van Gogh was working here, he portrayed life in Arles and the surrounding area hundreds of times. Because the painter was effectively expelled from the city by the bourgeoisie, the city does not own any of his paintings today. One of his most famous works is the Langlois Bridge at the Montcalm Lock, which we will visit at the end of our tour of Arles.